There are weeks that go by quietly, and then there are weeks that remind you exactly why you were called to do this work. This past week, it wasn't just busy, it was purpose in motion. On November 7th, 2025, Elevate HTM walked into the New Orleans Career Center with one mission on our hearts: make sure the next generation never again walks past a hospital and wonders keeps the equipment alive. And once again, out of an entire room of students, only one had ever heard of healthcare technology management. That's why we show up. Allison Wolford flew in from North Carolina because that's what Elevate HTM family does. We travel, we sacrifice. We stand in front of young people who've never been invited to the table and say, there's a place for you in this industry. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We didn't just bring information, we brought belief, exposure, and hope. It's Monday morning, November 10th, 2025. We're in Garland, Texas. Before MD Expo Dallas could even start, purpose tapped us on the shoulder again. This time I was joined by my Elevate HTM family: Douglas Redwine, Maria Denson, Courtney Lancaster, and Misty Gonzalez, along with 3 HTM professionals: Michael Hickman, Lois Stubblefield, and Zach Salas. 8 people from 5 different states. Together, we spoke to more than 120 students at Naaman Forest High School, freshmen to seniors. Not one had ever heard of HTM. But by the time we walked out, 3 of them were already asking where to sign up. Impact isn't about reaching everybody. Impact is about changing somebody. MD Expo Dallas. A week of purpose and people. Now we stepping into MD Expo Dallas, and man, the energy was different. The conversations, the reunions, the new connections. It felt like the whole industry exhaled and said, let's get better, let's get stronger together. One of the biggest highlights: Party with a Purpose, Elevate HTM Party Bus, 2nd edition. Listen, pictures don't come close to telling the whole story. But let me send a special shout out to every single person that purchased a ticket to be a part of the party bus. A special shout out to Jeff Van Eaton, always ready to sponsor the party bus, never hesitates. Lee Lewis of Sage Medical stepped in with love. Ali and Pernell with PM Biomedical supported the mission without blinking. Because of everyone who showed up, we weren't just riding around Dallas, we were fueling the future of HTM. Now Wednesday, I had the honor of speaking to the HTM community about the message on my heart, built to carry the weight. Because to be honest, this field stretches us thin. We feel unseen, we feel the pressure, but we serve because somebody's life depends on what we do. Every technician in every hospital is carrying more than tools. They're carrying purpose. And then we wrapped up the week with the Texas Throwdown, boots, beats, and barbecue. The last chance to laugh, connect, and recharge before heading back to our cities to do this work with renewed fire. MD Publishing and MD Expo Dallas, you don't owe me anything. Your support for HTM goes above and beyond every single year. Elevate HTM wasn't done yet. Douglas Redwine, who was born and raised in Fort Worth, Texas, walked straight back into his old high school and spoke to another 70 students about the HTM industry. So from November 7th to November 14th, Elevate HTM reached almost 230 kids. Not bad for 1 week, right? And when people ask who we are and what this movement is, why we keep showing up in classrooms, gymnasiums, cafeterias, and communities that the world overlooks, the answer is simple. This is who we are. Elevate HTM. We're not sitting around waiting for the next generation to accidentally stumble into HTM. We're not hoping somebody else wakes up and decides to do the work for us. No, we're bringing HTM to places that were never invited to the table. We're creating opportunities in places where opportunity didn't exist. We're kicking doors down because kids' futures are on the line, and we refuse to let them lose just because nobody taught them what was possible. Elevate HTM is the first nonprofit in the world dedicated to introducing elementary, middle school, and high school students specifically to healthcare technology management. That's not bragging, that's not ego, that's market reality. Why? Because nobody else built this lane, so we built it ourselves. We're not just here to say hi, we're here to say hi, hello, let's go. Let's move, let's build, let's create something the world has never seen before. We don't just talk about pipelines, we live it. We go from first exposure to first paycheck. From I never heard of HTM to I just got hired as a BMET. Elevate HTM has witnessed that numerous of times. That's the assignment. That's the mission. That's the program. Our motto is one kid, one future, one movement. You want to be a part of something life-changing? Come join us and see how it feels to change one life, one family, and one generation. Elevate HTM, that is who we are, and we just getting started. Unseen, but unstoppable.